أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام رسوله الكريم. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. We'd like to start with a short recitation of the Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen.
Ameen. On behalf of the Islamic Society of Britain, welcome to the third Pearls of Wisdom. I am your co-host, and this is Sarah. She's head of ISB campus and also my wife.
And this is Khalid, a chair, and my husband. And by a chair, I mean chair of the ISB. So on behalf of the Islamic Society of Britain, we'd like to welcome you to the third Pearls of Wisdom. We have a spectacular afternoon planned for you on this rather overcast Sunday afternoon. I hope that most of you have been with us on the journey so far. Last week, we hosted the wonderful Dawood Ormsby Ali, mashallah, which was really lovely for families to hear his words of wisdom and his singing. And the week before that was Ambassador Ibrahim Rasool, who spoke to us in a really inspiring way about his own lockdown when he was in solitary confinement under the apartheid regime. And I think it was really inspiring when he showed us a copy of his Quran that had his annotations in, thumbed through, and it was the only thing that kept him safe during his solitary confinement. So this is the third, and we have more planned. Pearls of Islam don't need any introduction for you. You'll remember them from Living Islam. They came to our campus marquee. They raised the roof in the big top with their singing and honoring the name of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We sang along. And also they came to one of our residentials. It was so nice to see young boys and girls joining in. So yes, the Pearls of Islam.
Yeah, Pearls are a highly acclaimed acoustic duo. They're passionate environmentalists, spiritual warriors, Afro-conscious Muslims, community givers who believe that music and creativity is more than just sound. So without further ado, if I could hand over to the Pearls of Islam.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Sending salams and love to everybody. It's so beautiful being here, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much to ISB. May Allah bless Khalid and Sister Sarah. We were saying earlier how much ISB are always at the forefront of providing opportunities and providing education and providing services for the Muslim community and beyond. So may Allah bless ISB. We are the Pearls of Islam. I'm Sakina. This is my fellow Pearl Rabia. So Bismillah, in the name of the Divine, the most merciful, the most kind, we're going to begin immediately, inshallah, with Assalamu alaikum, the greeting of paradise, the greetings of the angels. And although we can't hear you, I am going to invite you all, inshallah, to sing as loud as you can, to sing and to shout at your computer screens, so that you can sing along with us, so that we can get the vibe, inshallah. All right, so we're going to try this. Here we go. Bismillah. So if I was to say, Assalamu alaikum. وعليكم السلام السلام عليكم وعليكم السلام السلام عليكم وعليكم السلام السلام عليكم وعليكم السلام. We send salams and peace to you all. We send salams and peace to you all in this beautiful meeting. I'm sending peaceful greetings. We send salams and peace to you all. We send salams and peace to you all in this beautiful meeting. I'm sending peaceful greetings, yes, salam. Sending salams and peace to you all. Ya salam. Ya salam. Sayyidina Muhammad. So yeah, we're starting off with salams, with peace, in this beautiful month of peace, this beautiful month of Ramadan. You want to do Beat of My Heart, Rabia?
Yeah, let's do Beat of the Heart. So this next song that we're going to do is on our album called Love Is My Foundation, and it's basically about how everything in creation is in constant praise of Allah. I keep looking up because I think it's raining, but I don't think it is. It's not sure. So the rains are in constant praise of Allah. When you're hearing the birds sing, which we're hearing so much now, alhamdulillah, they're praising Allah. And when we hear the trees swaying in the trees, and even our heartbeats are just in constant remembrance of the divine. Alhamdulillah, constant dhikr of Allah. So Bismillah, you can sing along.
It's nice to see everyone's faces. Allah, 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 Allah.
It's nice to see some of you singing along, drumming along,
in gardens,
guitaring along, in real gardens, virtual gardens.
Yeah. It's such a strange thing to have, like, in your own home doing a concert, but it's such a blessing as well in these kind of very difficult times that we're able to connect with each other virtually. Such a huge blessing. Right, so Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This song is not on our album, it's a new song. And it's a song dedicated to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's one of the old poems called Ahmed Ya Habibi, and we've kind of just mixed it a little bit to include some of our own words.
So it's a love song to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the beloved of Allah.
أحمد يا حبيبي سلام عليك أحمد يا حبيبي سلام عليك يا عون الغريب سلام عليك أحمد يا حبيبي سلام عليك سلام عليك سلام عليك أمن وسلام دينك الإسلام أحمد يا حبيبي سلام عليك أحمد يا حبيبي سلام عليك من رب رحيم من رب كريم أحمد يا حبيبي سلام عليك أحمد يا حبيبي سلام عليك I want to listen to my heart. It's yearning for the love of Rasulullah. I feel no words can express this love that I possess. I need to love you, Ya Rasulullah. I want to listen to my heart. It's yearning for the love of Rasulullah. I feel no words can express this love that I possess. I need to love you, Ya Rasulullah. Min Rabbin Rahim, min Rabbin Kareem. Ahmad ya Habibi, Salamun alayk. Ahmad ya Habibi, Salamun alayk. Salamun alayk. Salamun alayk.
Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. So, Bismillah. I think one of the things that we've noticed, that, well, particularly how we've been spending our Ramadan, is really spending a lot of time with the Quran, as I'm sure a lot of us kind of want to spend more time with Quran. And one of the things that I've realized with the Quran, in it being revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there's so much more openness, and what you can receive the more you get to know the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the more you know Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the more you begin to really see the beauties and the understandings and the essences of the Quran. So Bismillah. Nahnu fi?
Let's do Ya Nuri and then Nahnu.
Okay.
Bismillah.
So this is a song that was written by a beautiful, incredible group of brothers, some African American brothers from New York, and they're called Nasruddin.
Yeah.
And mashallah, one of the things we love about them, that their love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but then also how majority of their songs are in English, which I think is really important for us to be able to really connect our hearts to it. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
As always, as we can see, everyone's singing along, clapping along as well, and drumming along, those that have drums and guitars, which is really nice. Bismillah, we can feel the vibe, we can feel the energy. Here we go. Bismillah. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Ya Nuri Muhammad, your followers are obedient. They cling to the road of your Ahlul Bayt. To follow them is no mistake. So here we are on Din al-Haq, and leading us is the chosen ones. We send salams and salawat on your beloved Habibullah. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. He could have lived as royalty, truly Muhammad. You are the King of Kings. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. He lived his life for Allah's sake. So here we are on Din al-Haq, and leading us is the chosen one. We send salams and salawat on your beloved Habibullah. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. So softly spoken, so kind of heart, from your company we never wish to part. Your sunnah, your noble ways, truly Muhammad. You set our souls ablaze. So here we are on Din al-Haq, and leading us is the chosen one. We send salams and salawat on your beloved Habibullah. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad.
Allahumma salli wa
sallim
sallim
wa
wa barik alayhi wa ala
وعلى
alihi.
آله صلى الله عليه. All right, Bismillah. I'll be honest, we're just figuring out what we should do next. So we're not sure. We weren't 100% planned. So we're just figuring out what should be our next song. And of course we can't hear everybody. So I don't know if there is any requests, but what do you want to do, Rabia?
I think we should do Mercy.
Okay, Bismillah. So this song, Mercy, was written some of you may already know, was written a long time ago. It's on our album, debut album, Love Is My Foundation. You can get it online. Yeah, if you haven't got the CD as yet, you can get it. If you haven't got the CD, just put your thumbs up for those that have cameras. If you've got the CD, yes, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So this song is Mercy, and it was written, as we know, we've just come from the first 10 days of Ramadan, which is the first 10 days which are dedicated to Allah's mercy. We are now in the second 10 days, which is obviously dedicated to Allah's forgiveness. But mercy is something that, for me personally, during this Ramadan, I'm really just overwhelmed with the wonder of Allah's mercy, and how everywhere we look, subhanAllah, even in difficulty, there is Allah's mercy. And if anything, this Ramadan, being in isolation, being in with stillness, you can really feel Allah's mercy even more. Allah's mercy is always there, of course.
And I think the more we started to sing this song, the more we realized that when we are calling for mercy, we're seeing it in each other's faces, inshallah. But then also, obviously, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent as a mercy to all of mankind. And so we pray that, inshallah, that this is a song that will bring us closer to that essence of mercy, and also asking Allah to shower mercy upon us all.
Ameen.
Dr. Sarah mentioned at the beginning of those of us, so many of us are under lockdown for safety, but there's so many of us that lockdown is not a place of safety at all. So yes, may Allah shower mercy upon us all.
Ameen, ameen, ameen. Yes, I need your mercy. Yes, I want your mercy. And I feel your mercy. Yes, I feel your mercy. 'Cause it's all around me.
And yet again, I find myself on my knees, praying, Ya Allah, please forgive me with your mercy, your endless mercy. I found myself unable to speak. I am humbled as I seek your mercy from your merciful ocean. I need your mercy. Yes, I need your mercy. Yes, I want your mercy. And I feel your mercy. Yes, I feel your mercy. 'Cause it's all around me. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, open your doors to a servant like me. Ya Allah, please, what am I without your mercy? These tears that flow down these cheeks, I embrace them, 'cause I know they're from your mercy, from your merciful oceans, your oceans. And I need your mercy. I need your mercy. Yes, I need your mercy. Yes, I want your mercy. Your mercy, mercy, mercy. And I feel your mercy. Yes, I feel your mercy. 'Cause it's all around me. So
for my du'as and my supplication. I raise my hands and I fall down in prostration. We kept my knees as my tears fall free. Truly you have saved me. You know my thoughts and my difficulties, and you placed love where I thought it was hard to reach. Forever drowning in what you've given me, a drop from the oceans of mercy. Ya Rahmanu Ya Rahim, Ya Rahmanu Ya Rahim, Ya Rahmanu Ya Rahim, Ya Rahmanu Ya Rahim, Ya Rahmanu Ya Rahim. Rain upon us your mercy, Ya Rahmanu Ya Rahim. We see your mercy, Ya Rahmanu Ya Rahim.
May Allah shower and rain upon us His mercy, Allah's mercy, inshallah. And let us be people of mercy, inshallah.
Ameen, 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 ameen. صلاة البدرية, the drums, and then نحن and then Mawlana. Yeah? Just pass that through. Bismillah, another nasheed, inshallah, that you're more than welcome to join us as you've been doing with the album, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. So yeah, we're gonna sing another qasida, Salat al-Badriyah. So feel free to join in. You know, swap from.
Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi wa ala alihi. So we always say this with our qasidas. We say that if you know the words to this qasida, please sing along. If you don't know the words to this qasida, that's okay. You can still hum along. If you don't want to hum, you can smile. And if you don't want to smile, you can breathe, right? And anything that you do at this moment, let it be counted as salawat. Let it be counted as this song, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I think Dawood's from last week. Was it last week or last?
I think it was last week. It's hard to keep check with the days and
the other day. When Dawood Wansby Ali was on here, he said something that has been we found this very much, which is we as a society have moved away from a folk tradition, which was creativity was very much an inclusive kind of very much a gathering experience. It was very much like we had the singers of the tribe or the singers of the group, but everybody would participate. But I think the more we move away from a society of community, the more we realize we wanted to consume music, and it was more of music or art or song is something that we observe rather than participate. So Bismillah, please do participate, because there's so much beauty in sharing. Bismillah. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi wa ala alihi. Salatullah, salamullah ala taha rasulillah. Salatullah, salamullah ala yasin habibillah. Salatullah, salamullah ala taha وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله صلى الله عليه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. One of the key things that we have always tried to do as Bismillah, I'll introduce that one on the next one.
So we're just going to do 2 more, inshallah, because I know time is going. So this is a beautiful, as you can tell, we've been heavily influenced by a lot of the traditional poems that are written by amazing scholars and many shuyukh. And so this one is written by Sheikh Muhammad ibn al-Habib. May Allah bless him and raise him, inshallah. And so we're just going to sing a little bit of it, inshallah. It's called Nahnu fi Rawda. Yeah.
And maybe just say what some of the lines mean. Not the whole thing, but just a couple.
But yeah, just talking about being present in Medina, inshallah, by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we are there, whether we are lovers, whether we are trying to be lovers, or whether we are lovers of lovers, you know, we are all just trying to be with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And of course, as the Prophet says, you know, in order for us to achieve Jannah, we have to love the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam more than we love ourselves, more than we love our family. And so we try and sing these words, attempting, inshallah, to try and express our love for the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's not a very good attempt at all, but Bismillah. Here we go. نحن في روضة رسول حضور طالبين رضا وحسن قبول. الله 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 يا مولانا الله 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 بفضلك كل جئنا يا خير من إليه الملاذ بانكسار وذلة وذهول. الله 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 يا مولانا الله 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 بفضلك كل فاسأل الله فينا كل عناية لننال المنى في وقت الحلول. الله 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 يا مولانا الله 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 بفضلك كل لك قدر عظيم ليس يضاهى ورسالة تفوق كل رسول. الله 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 يا مولانا الله 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 بفضلك كل.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله صلى الله عليه. So we started Pearls of Islam when we were quite young, actually. Very young. I would say maybe when we were about how old?
I think I was 15.
I think I was 15.
No, I actually think I was 15.
I think I was
15.
No, I think I was 15 and you might have been 11.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I was 15 and I don't know. We were young, much younger than we are now. Let's say that. And one of the reasons why we really were encouraged to start, we're coming from an Afro-Caribbean background, as it said in our introduction, and we really wanted to be able to engage and connect to a lot of these beautiful traditional songs that were mostly in Arabic or in other languages, but we wanted to be able to kind of create something that was in our tongue, so to put it. And that's why, Bismillah, we didn't come up with this song. This is called the Qasida Burda. and it is a mixture of the traditional nasheeds, which is a traditional poem by Imam Busayri, but then also we try to put some English in it as well to reflect how it feels, what it means to us.
Yeah, well, this is our
I'm
last
finding
song.
it very difficult to speak in sentences today. Please forgive me.
No, it's not easy fasting and singing.
Yeah,
So,
it's not.
props to you. This will be our last song, inshallah. So. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق Every dream that I dream, and every time my heart beats, every teardrop that runs down these tear-stricken cheeks, I want it all to be for the sake of unity. I want my tears to be flowing while my heart is brightly glowing. I pray that these claims of love will one day be true. 'Cause just as you love me, I want to love you too, Ya Rasulullah. Ya Nabi ya Rahman, Ya Rasulullah. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق محمد أشرف العرب والعجم محمد خير من يمشي على قدم محمد باسط المعروف جامعه محمد صاحب الإحسان والكرم محمد أشرف العرب والعجم محمد خير من يمشي على قدم محمد باسط المعروف جامعه محمد صاحب الإحسان والكرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم Jannah and my Jannah's loving you. I dream of Jannah and my Jannah's loving you, Ya Rasulullah. Please let me love you. La ilaha illallah. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you for singing, singing, clapping, dancing, drumming, guitaring. Thank you so much for just, alhamdulillah, being here, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much to ISB as well.
May Allah bless and continue to give ISB and the amazing team behind ISB tawfiq and just blessings and mercy and just support, inshallah. Thank you so much. We're humbled to be here, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Sarah, it's finished. It's finished.
Oh, is it finished?
Oh, Bismillah. So, Sakina, Rabia, how beautiful, mashallah. Thank you so, so much. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you so much. That was such a wonderful, uplifting half an hour with you. And I think everybody will have been touched. I mean, for me, I was transported back to Living Islam, the finale, and it brought back all those emotions, subhanAllah. Honestly, it was just a wonderful half an hour that I think we can all feel so spiritually uplifted. So thank you so much.
Yes, what memories, that big top and that big stage and all of you, our brother Dawood and so many others. I know Faraz was there and you were singing, and it was such a special moment for us and so many others and the children as well. So you've, feeling it. Thank you. The album title is Love is My Foundation. Please buy the album. There's the album. Would that we could make love our foundation in everything. And what I love about you, Sakina and Rabia, is that, you know, I love you and you talk about love and you uplift our hearts and you lift our spirits and you bring a smile to our faces, and that is the sunnah. And all while we honor the name of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's so very special. It's what we need right now. So thank you. I know it must be hard during Ramadan as well. I wanted to, this morning, we were reading Surah Yunus and we came across these 3 ayat in Surah Yunus. And I just wanted to mention them because I think it's relevant. It's, behold, verily on the friends of Allah, there is no fear, nor shall they grieve. Those who believe and constantly guard against evil. For them are glad tidings in the life of the present and in the hereafter. No change can there be in the words of Allah. There is indeed the supreme felicity. So it's that joy of no grief, no fear, and the glad tidings. And I think you brought that to us today. Jazakumullahu khair.
So Sarah, what's coming up next for ISB then? Tell me.
Right, so we have quite a bit planned. As I was mentioning, we've had the e-circles going on for a year with Dr. Rizwan Sayed. They've been absolutely fantastic in terms of a syllabus of learning from classic to contemporary. For Ramadan, they have changed into a reminder with recitation. So as you can see there, we've had Henrietta and Dr. Riza with recitation from Usaid and Khadija, both of whom know the Quran by heart. So it was lovely to recite alongside them. This Wednesday, the 13th, we have Ustad Ehtisham Ali doing the reminder and Sarah Mughal doing the recitation. We give you time to get your mushaf and you can find the surah and the ayah and follow. And the week after on the Wednesday is Rahana Sadiq from Birmingham and Khadija Muslim from Saudi Arabia, one of our campus girls, will be reciting Quran. So please do join us. If you look at the chat, you'll see the link. Just join on there and you'll be on the WhatsApp group and you'll be informed of all that's going on, inshallah. We've been having, as campus, Saturday masterclasses that are open for the whole organization. As I said, we've been having topics like mental health, family life, and female scholarship. On the 30th of May, Ustad Ehtisham Ali will be doing gender segregation. And on the 6th of June, Batul Al-Toma will be talking about why some embrace Islam and why some leave Islam. And then we have our pearls of wisdom. So I know you might have mentioned the name, but the children out there, if you missed it, try and guess. If I was to say A is for Allah, Zammiluni, and my favorite, and I think favorite of 50% of the listeners today, My Mum is Amazing. We have Zain Beaker, inshallah, next Sunday, not from the mountains of Mecca, but from Cape Town, and he will be singing and talking and entertaining us next Sunday, same time, inshallah. So please do join us. As I said before, YM have been working really, really hard with the 11 to 16-year-olds. Please do join their eye circles, which are on a daily basis during Ramadan to lift the spirits of our youngsters. And the week after Zain Bika, on the Sunday, we will have a special Eid extravaganza, inshallah. Watch this space. We have some very special guests and surprise acts planned for you, inshallah. Please look at isb.org.uk. It's all on the website.
Yeah. Now, some of you may be new to the ISB, and others that I can see have been part of our journey over, some part of our journey over the last 30 years. And we've been proud to be part of an organization that has delivered really what I would call seminal projects, some like Young Muslims, Islam Awareness Week, Living Islam, to name just a few. And I've been reflecting recently, even over with what we've just heard as well over the last Living Islam, 4,000 people over 5 days, or even the work that we've done over the last few weeks to try and develop the Pearls of Wisdom and the Study Circle Pack. And I have to say, it's a real privilege and an honor to be one of the volunteers. And perhaps, it's something, I know people talk about servant leadership, and this is how I see it. It's that we are here to lead by serving others. And there's so much to do in society out there. So please, this is a plea from myself that please do help us. Help us work towards a just and caring society, and let ISB be your home through which we can together drive the change and be the change. So please do come, get onto our website, isb.org.uk. Do join us, do join our contact list, and be part of this journey together.
So I think we're coming to an end. I've got some final words to bring this to an end. I did see some families with guitars and drums out, and some lovely smiling face, and old friends and new friends, and it's so nice to see you all logged on. So thank you for joining us for this, and please stay with us on this journey and beyond. My words to campus in particular, but everyone, all the families, is stay connected in this special month to Allah, of course, and pray in praise of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But stay connected with one another. I think many people feel disconnected, but we're there for each other, and friendships are important, particularly at a time like this. So reach out to one another, check that we're all okay. Let us pray to Allah to lift this pandemic, to give healing to our sick, to give strength to those who are serving the sick, to lift our hearts in love for one another, and that we be lights for our communities and for the world. Ameen. Thank you for joining us. Do please, as Khalid said, stay in touch. If you feel that you've got a skill to bring, come along, join us on this caravan. Join us and give us your skills, give us your time, and make dua. There is always room for more people in the family that is ISB. But most of all, please do hold us in your prayers. I'm going to finish with the dua. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Assalamu alaikum from me.
And assalamu alaikum from me. We'll see you hopefully inshallah next Sunday. Assalamu alaikum.